Hello and welcome to Campers Blast Off. I am your host, Tyler Early.
I am Nicholas Monroe.
And I'm Malachi Krosky.
Today our topics will be most underrated player in football and the GOAT of basketball.
Well, first, if we're doing most underrated player in football, I strongly think that it's Jimmy Smith, a cornerback on the Ravens. He had amazing stats. Well, he got hurt late in the Ravens season. He had amazing stats, keeping balls away from defenders, swatting them down, intercepting passes. Even if they did catch it, he did not let them get far and tackle them. He's a great player, but he's not being talked about with guys like Jalen Ramsey. He is the most underrated player in the NFL.
What is your take?
Did you forget that Jimmy Smith is injury prone? Do you forget that he is on a mediocre team? Did you forget that
Team doesn't matter.
No. Do you forget that
Break it up, please.
do you also forget that the defense was not the secondary wasn't horrible without him, but it was decent? All right. The most underrated player in the NFL is by far Khalil Mack. All right. The most versatile player in the league. All right. He's definitely one of the best pass rushers in the league. He's on a team that did go to the playoffs 2 years ago. All right. And although they lost in the first round because they had a backup quarterback, I think that the Raiders will bounce back, and I think that he'll be a terrific player. I think they do lose in the divisional round, but me, honestly, I don't understand how Jimmy Smith. He is underrated. No. I understand that Jimmy Smith is underrated. I just think that Khalil Mack he just does not get the credit that he deserves.
Khalil Mack is a great player, but not making the playoffs in 2 years. I mean, it's not all his fault, but he's the leader of the defense.
But he made
should
the playoffs.
lead them.
He made the playoffs 2 years. That defense was an arsenal.
2 years ago.
That defense was like an arsenal, pretty much. That defense was like filled with loaded talent due to Khalil Mack. I just don't. I don't understand.
Their team has Michael Crabtree, Derek Carr, Amari
Derek Carr was injured. Amari Cooper was not playing to his best of his ability.
Still, what about last year?
But Michael Crabtree.
They have a good offense, and their defense should be carried by him to the playoffs.
But Michael Crabtree was not solid until week 8. All right, it's like Le'Veon Bell, because everyone talks about, oh man, what's happening with Le'Veon Bell in like the first 5 weeks of the season. It's literally the 5th season he comes out and starts producing, and everyone's just going to shut up about him. It makes no sense. That's pretty much what Michael Crabtree does.
Okay, let's do the NFL. All right. I mean
Now we're gonna move on to the basketball GOAT.
All right, my take. All right, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest basketball player or greatest scorer ever, and scoring is the biggest factor in the NBA today. Especially, it actually is one of the biggest
in the
things
NBA today
of all time. All right, it's one of the biggest things in the NBA
like 50
period.
years ago?
He has the most points. All right, he's playing with Showtime. All right, he has championship rings. Okay, he's a good defender, and he's just overall. He's just not credited.
Exactly. He played with Magic, and for part of the time I think he played with Jerry West. But he played with Magic, arguably the greatest passer of all time. That got him tons of points, and the reason he's leading the all-time scoring, he has the all-time scoring record for total points, is because he played so long. These other guys like Magic, he had to retire. We don't know what happened. But I think LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. He makes his teammates better. He gets tons of assists, tons of rebounds.
So Kyrie Irving was not an all-star before LeBron came in.
He was. Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. He was a star, but he makes all of his teammates better. Think about this season. There's some we've seen it in the playoffs. His team was not producing earlier in the season. He can make some guys get some points. And
oh wait, are you talking about LeBron after he came back to Cleveland or before he went to Miami?
No, it's his whole career.
His whole career.
Yeah.
All right. So he had a 66-win team with a bad team. All right. Okay. Lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. All right. Loses semifinals to the Boston Celtics.
Fault.
not his fault, but goes to the Miami Heat. All right, he chokes the playoff in the finals. I think Kareem's the better player.
Yeah, well, if
Alright.
you're talking about winning, that should be Bill Russell. I'm just
This is all for Campers Blast Off. I'll see you next time.